Welcome to the Ill Blur Matty 365 channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the channel, Brother Blur from the Midwest. Ooh. Welcome back, Legends community. Today I'm back with a new video, and today's new video is actually going to be a story time on something that I decided to talk about that happened, and it actually happened last year. Today's story time is actually going to be on meeting my Facebook crush again at Youmacon and the awkward experience behind it. So, we're going to call her Miss Conceited. So, Miss Conceited was someone that I met through Facebook, you know what I'm saying? We eventually met one another at an actual event, and that was Youmacon some years back. You know what I'm saying? And the experience was cool. It seemed like, you know, we met up, we messaged each other through Messenger, hung out for quite a bit. And then eventually we just parted ways. My friends were with me during that time. She had people she was hanging out with. And then after that she said, hey, I would like to hang out again with you. And I said, okay, Miss Conceited, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember if it was me or her. One of us suggested, say, hey, we should hang out again and let's go see Avengers 3 when it comes out in movie theaters. And I was like, oh yeah, bet. Like I would love to do that. You know what I'm saying? I see that you're really interested in seeing this movie. So am I. So pretty much, I looked up the tickets to see when I could go see it in theaters. Excuse me. And literally I said, okay, well, I'm able to get the ticket. And stuff like that, you know, and literally we just hadn't had an actual time, you know what I'm saying? So we locked in on a day, me and Miss Conceited, but then the day came when I was actually supposed to go see the movie, right? So I'm like literally texting Miss Conceited. I'm like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. Literally, or just like I called her a couple times, like twice. You know, I'm not about to blow nobody's phone up or nothing like that. And I'm like, oh, so I'm like, we still going to go see this movie or what's going on? She gave me some weird excuse. And I didn't end up going to see the movie with her. And I ended up going to see the movie solo. Avengers 3. Which I'm kind of glad I did go see it solo. Because I was originally supposed to be going to see it with my college bros, but plans had changed. So after that being stood up by her and her not being very decisive of what she really wanted to do, I kind of just fell back. I'm like, all right, I get it. I liked you at some point. This whole thing of you being indecisive if we're going to go see this movie, it don't really make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seemed decided when we talked about the movie, you know what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, when the day comes up to go see the movie, you're nowhere to be found, right? Isn't that crazy how things be? So let's speed this story up. So literally, I go to Youmacon last year and everything because I hadn't been to Youmacon in a while since the pandemic. Once the pandemic hit, Ill Blur Matty was like, you not gonna see me at Youmacon. Cause some of them people be germy up in there, and I'm like, I was still cautious when I went. I'm like, you know, I gave him the shoulder, you know, fist bump type of thing. And I'm not no super germphobic and nothing like that. But just at the time, I'm like, listen, look, the pandemic's over, but some of them people still be coming up in there sneezing and coughing. I gotta keep it a buck with y'all on that. So then, you know, I'm going around the con because I get used to me being back at the con because I hadn't been in a long time. Literally, I get there and stuff. The environment is a little bit different from when it previously was. Seems like a lot more people were friendlier at Youmacon. That's just my honest take from last year, from what I saw. I was networking, getting my channel out there. I bought things and everything. So I come across this guy that was a cosplayer that said, hey, did you know that they have a hip-hop summit at Youmacon? I'm like, really? I'm like, where is that at? He said, sir, follow me. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, hey, look, one thing about me, I'm a big music lover. I was like, yo, and hip hop is one of my favorite genres too, by the way. So I get led to the other part of Youmacon and stuff like that. And we enter this room. So I enter the room. We got the showcase of these artists that are underground that's in Michigan that are nerdcore rappers. And literally, it was a good time. I was vibing out, listening to these guys. They had DJs, you know what I'm saying? You had actual men performers, women performers as well. That was actually there and stuff. And the good thing about it was the showcase was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was vibing out. People were dancing. You know what I'm saying the lyrics. You could win prizes. You know what I'm saying? So then I get this funny feeling that somebody's watching me. And who do I see? Miss Conceited. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So like we made eye contact, right? Me and her, she's on this part of the room. I'm right where I'm at. And we kind of get this visual cue. I'm like, look, I'm not trying to ruin your moment here at Youmacon because we're trying to have a good time. I'm like, look, you stay over there. I gave her that eye contact. You stay over there. I'ma stay over here. Because literally, I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? It's funny how people treat you sometimes and you never know when you gonna see them again. So, literally, I'm there still watching these people perform and everything. And literally, I was not going anywhere, right? I came here to have a good time. I'm not trying to get kicked out of Youmacon. People do get kicked out doing stuff. But look, I'm not trying to cause no drama or friction or tension with you. And Miss Conceited, I guess she got tired of me being there and ended up getting up and moving on out. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, I'm trying to have a good time. I'm not here to start no conflict or drama with nobody. And it shouldn't be like that if you're going to a con anyway in the first place. But the moral of the story is, man, isn't it funny sometimes how people treat you and they don't know when they're going to see you again? But overall, the day that I went, because I went on a Friday, it was fun. You know what I'm saying? Even after that, I still had a good time. I didn't let that bother me or be upset about it. It just was funny to me. I'm like, she really probably thought like, oh, he gonna leave because I'm here. Nah, you didn't make me uncomfortable. And you shouldn't have been uncomfortable with me because you're the one that's guilty because of what you did to me in the past. I have nothing to do with that. That was based on your energy that you was giving, that type of stuff. But it is the hardest working blur on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, have you ever run across a crush that ghosted you? You tell me in the comments, guys. It is the hardest working blur on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting and engaging with me, liking because you like the videos, sharing it so I get on the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe. And I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching the channel. The blur from the middle of the map, it'll blur Matic 365.